so I'm going to disconnect it now. There we go. Can disconnect it, and now we can pull that cable through the hole we just made. That should be plenty. Let me just reattach it. So right now, cam can turn back online. And we're back. So that's good. So now, the cable is run through there. It will go over the top. Woo. And we'll put it in that corner. That'll give us about this image. So that's the big idea here. That ain't a pretty picture. Let me just start TTS. Chat screen going. Yeah, Ducky, I'm on pretty early. I know. It's by design. I want to get a lot done this week. Sorry I didn't see your earlier chats. I was busy and I didn't start TTS in it yet. So I need some zip ties. Where do I keep my zip ties? Now back at home I would have known exactly where, but
it's alright, I came on a minute or two after you started.
nice. You're quick. You're very quick on your feet. Here we have a zip tie. But that's just not gonna cut it. I'll need a few. Otherwise I'm gonna have to get a few from my brothers. Which just might have to do. Now, look, I already installed a new camera here. So I might switch it over a bit to this side. So that's a more central place for me to be. But for now, I just put some tape here on the sides. So I can see
I'm waiting for my laundry so I can get ready for Thursday.
Okay. Moving to Vegas. Holiday, baby.
And that's good about the camera.
It's a good cam for when I'm working on stuff. For now, I could probably just put some knives there, so it looks like a display. So that gives you an idea of the size that I've reserved for this. So that is my mobile phone cam. Wait, I could just do this and get a little plier. I could twist that round.
Going downstairs but got my phone on me.
Sweet. I was talking about Taz yesterday with my wife. she was scared shitless of how big he is. My wife's a cat lover. And she asked what kind of a cat it was. I believe it was like an Egyptian Mau crossed with a Norwegian forest cat, something like that. I believe he said one day.
Ooh.
I didn't remember exactly. So what breed is theirs?
Egyptian Mau mixed with a Bengal.
A Bengal, okay. That explains a lot. So I was close, but not quite close enough. Yeah, but Taz is an absolute monster.
James Bullock is a professor of physics and astronomy at the University of California, Irvine.
The universe began about 14 billion years ago, an event that we call the Big Bang.
You think that with the beautiful photographs that we have of our round blue planet, it would convince any doubters. But there are still some who insist that the world is flat.
There we go. Now we need to make like a mound.
Full-time to the flat Earth.
Hey. Let's get some things in. I want to know what thread this is.
It's easy to dismiss this as just a silly theory and unimportant. The problem is that it's a growing movement in America. More and more young people seem to believe that the world is flat.
Do I have anything smaller? I did yesterday. Ah, here we go. Let's see what fits in here. That's too big. This will probably be too small. Yep. It's probably like an M4. I need to take a look into my box. The box of Miscellaneous camera tools. That's not it. That's M3.
Back upstairs with my laundry.
I had an entire box. Ah, here we go. Box full of stuff. Power cables. Ah, here we go. That's one. That's what I was looking for. This here bolt should do. It's a bolt on here. So now, right now we're upside down. So let me see if I can reverse this image. Reverse the axis and let's see if we got things mirrored then.
So when we go find that place that we call home. So when we go find that place our hearts will grow. So when we go find that place to find faith and hope. Will we ever know? Will we ever know? Will we ever know? Our answer will be
I believe now image is inverted. Yes. Damn it. Okay. So I need to get rid of the inversion of the image. So I flipped it vertically. Now I need to flip it horizontally.
Is this what we have waited for? Did the journey end or is there more to show? Will we ever find out where
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
to go? Will we ever know? Will
Gonna need to make a mount to mount it like this in the corner.
our answer will be unknown?
Oh wait, if I do that and that, I can mount this in the corner. Okay. Let's attempt to build something here. Things can be very easy. I need about yay much.
You missed me losing my temper earlier though.
Oh really? What happened? You lost it? To whom? To Cole? To your mother-in-law? There we go. Okay, so I'll get some nuts in there. That seems to be a good size. Put it on drill. There we go. That's good. Get my... Come on. Go. A couple of these. Do something very, very simple.
I wanted to do my laundry and someone else in the building didn't come down to get their laundry. There is a rule where you can't move other people's laundry, and I finally lost it because I had been sitting downstairs for almost 2 hours and chose to finally move one of the loads onto a dryer. They only had 3 things that could have fit into one load in the one I moved. I got so angry about it because it was like 80 in the room and I had stuff to do but couldn't. Oh well.
So you lost your cool. I can see how you can do that.
Under our
Sent more in that than I meant to. Yeah.
Throw a little temper tantrum, did ya?
the peaceful and territorial waters.
I was a bit
encircling
hangry.
This place, formerly known as the city,
Angry. Nice.
without a trace. It's evolving in a different territory, injected with new life, like a serum that gives us complexion and where irregularities can thrive. Be welcome and explore our territory, a place under our surface. Outlands.
I hate it when people leave good sauce to rust. And look at this
Plus it
thing.
was too hot in that room. There is only 2 washers and dryers for a building of maybe 35 or more people.
All the nice finish on it started to rust off.
A place
I found that
under
one.
our surface.
I have this rule where, as a scaffolder, we're always first in, last out.
Outlands.
And whenever anyone leaves any shit just rusting out in the rain, if we're the last one on the scene and you leave your shit in the rain, if I can use it, it's bloody well mine. So the stuff is mine now. No idea who it belonged to, but apparently they didn't care enough
Under our surface,
to not let it rust away.
Outlands.
There we go. Let's put this one up here.
I understand that, but we're shit crazy if you do that. But I also agree.
Yeah, well, there's no one here. There's no one left to say who takes it. The workers that left it there for quite possibly weeks already have all gone. They've all gone to next job.
Oh,
They
then
leave
that
me
is
with their
more than
shit.
free reign.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like I'm stealing the shit from underneath them. I mean, if they're working, I will return the shit to them. Like, hey buddy, you've got to clean up your shit. Please clean it up next time. But yeah, if they're gone, they're gone. They're gone, shit's mine. Now let's see. I should have done that before I did this. Not the cleverest of moves, but I can
My
just take
cousins
this out.
do have a butterfinger kinda rule with stuff like that and more. Pretty Stabbable says everyone is allowed to post links in the chat, but keep it clean and nice. And if you want my attention more, post it on Discord. Lucky Jewel says we.
Ah. Like I said, it's not like I want to steal their shit. Not at all. But if they refuse to clean it up, I refuse to let it sit in the rain, collect further rust. Basically, I'm saving it from their asses.
I am not saying you a bug.
Well, even if you would, I feel like it's a righteous thing to do. I don't know who it belongs to. If I leave it, it's gonna just rust further because they're not gonna come back for it. If I leave it, someone else might take it. I don't see any reasons why I should leave that good tool out to perish in the rain. I think it's just sad to leave it out in the rain. See if we can turn this thing in. Almost. There we go. So look, that now. There's a little thing coming out of it. I can screw that cam on.
No, and I also remember my uncle used to take parts of buildings that he had to tear down when he was still doing construction. All those years ago. Hair.
There we go. Now all we need to do is tie away this cable. There we go, and now I can point it Anywhere we want. Let's see what we have.
You might want to tilt it down a little more.
Yeah. Let's just
It's good.
No. It's got a little bit too much on that side, so I need to tilt it a little bit this way. See? Still a little more. And as I go back, my hat disappears, so I need to go up a little and right a little. Right a little. Up a little.
Before you moved it at all was when I said that sorry about that lol.
Here we go. Now you can just barely see my head. So I am. Okay, so the last corner you can't really see, but this is the last machine I have on here. That's good.
It's better.
This really conveys the entire thing, but... So as soon as I walk through the door and I take one step into the shop, that's visible. Now I don't need you to see that wall, so I can go just a little tap to the right. You can still see the power cables. There we go. That's not bad at all, and I'll be working here mostly. And I'll be grinding here.
You're good.
Yep, that is very nice. Let's see if I then mess up the
Wassel
camera
says
angles.
it is.
Yeah, that is a good angle, isn't it?
Ducky Jules says that is indeed.
To rename this. Rename.
Pretty Stabbables says in this channel we also speak Dutch. In dit kanaal spreken we vaak Engels.
Rename.
Ducky Jules says I like the sound of this song.
It is. Rename this one. This is the phone cam. Oh, it's raining. At least it's nice and fresh out today. This one.
Wassel says imagine this that I pay for the music to play winking face.
Yep. Okay, so let's put in a new video. Yeah, get a new one. Yes. Put that on. You. Yes. Good. Pull it down. Remove this one. I don't even have to remove it yet. So what we are going to do to prevent things from getting too wet is we're going to actually close the door here. We don't have to close it fully, just like halfway, so we don't get a lot of the rain in. That's good. So we still got the airflow, but we don't get the rest anymore. Okay, so what we need to do is I need...
Ducky Jules says I'm just kinda glad that I have a night to myself tonight. The other two are at work tonight, so no one breathing down my neck.
Okay, cool. There's a couple of things we need to do. We need to set the power hammer today. I don't know how far along we'll get with that. Because
And you're doing pretty good.
I needed to get a caliper and I didn't get a caliper. That's messed up.
Wassel says it's lovely this weather. I am happy.
Yeah, me too. It's not as fucking hot anymore. Gotta get this 80 plus pounds steel out of the way. I'll work on that later. Ouch. God damn it. One thing I didn't want to happen. There we
Ducky
go.
Jules says be careful.
Yeah, it's okay. I just want to clean up a little bit here. Put that wood in the corner.
Pretty Stabbable says you like to order knives. Feel free to contact me or check out my store on URL.
Okay, I'm gonna grab something to drink because even though it's raining outside, it's a lot cooler. Still thirsty. Go. Let's grab this as well. Now today I actually brought a lot
Ducky
more
Jules
stuff from
says
home.
always thirsty.
Damn it.
And what did ya bring? Wassel says I am AFK. If you need my help then text me.
Oh, sure thing, buddy. Thanks. I brought a lot of stuff. I brought some more steel that I had laying around and some rebar. I have several several forged hooks that can hold steel and such. I brought those. We'll get that later. So right now we got plenty to do. I need to see if that one's running. So this is a massive fan. 3,600 cubic, 3,250 cubic meters of air an hour. It'll suck a golf ball through a garden hose, if you will. So I need like a little power cable to test if it's working. thought I had a little access cable right here, and I do.
Ducky Jules says thank you for saying it in a way I could understand, lol.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the cubic feet of air. No, let's do cubic yards of air. This thing will suck almost 4,000 cubic yards of air an hour. 4,000 divided by 60 is 400 divided by 6. So that's about 70 cubic yards of air a minute. So more than a cubic yard
Pretty
of
Stabbable
air
says looking for some slick t-shirts, hoodies and more.
per
Check
second.
out my merch store, URL. Ducky Jules says I understand the golf ball thing, lol.
Okay.
But I get the gist.
A war is coming. A war is coming.
So we're gonna try hooking this up first, because then I'll be able to regulate the amount of airflow. If that don't work, I'm gonna hook it up straight up to an on-off switch. Okay. Now where did I have the little stripper?
A war is coming.
I'm looking for my little stripper.
A war is coming. A war is coming.
There we go, that's one. We don't have a stripper, we'll just do it manually. We have a ground. That's number 3.
Taz goes to see the vet tomorrow. Well, today.
So here's a ground wire. But I need to connect it, so I need the other part.
I feel bad leaving him here when I am going to Vegas.
A war is coming.
Well, he probably feels bad for you too, knowing what he's gonna do to your house. I mean, don't think for a minute he's gonna play nice. So you can just forget about that. Even though I was thirsty, I
He's got
still
my
didn't drink.
mother-in-law.
Okay. Then I wouldn't feel guilty about anything.
Which he loves.
A war is coming.
So not only is he a terrorist, he has a poor judge of character as well. Now I'm almost starting to feel bad for him.
He loves everyone.
is coming.
Except you.
Pretty Stabbable says everyone is allowed to post links in the chat, but keep it clean and nice. And if you want my attention more, post it on Discord.
Where did I drop this little M2 bolt? Nuts, not bolt. Ah, here it is! This one.
Ducky Jewel says he loves me. Just he has his own way of showing things. He really is a good boy. He just has moments.
It's 2 and 3. Now let's see what
Pretty
happens.
Stabbable says for redeems, check this link. You
If I
are
power
out.
this thing on. See if it will zap or not. Let's not use the same one we used for the stream. I took some extension cords with me. Time to get those out. Well, nothing goes zap, so that's a good start. Now let's see if anything will run. And it goes on. Ah! It goes on the light switch. Holy shit. It's sucking air so hard that's actually picking it up.
Ducky Jewel says he's a good boy. He hasn't done anything very crazy in a while, but he has his moments. As does everyone.
Okay. So this works. Let's see if we can do that again. This is light off, light is off.
That's good. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you knew he was.
Can you hear that?
Wow, she fast. And loud.
Actually, she's very quiet, but now she's the wind in the microphone. Because if I put it this way and turn her on, you probably won't hear her at all. Yeah, that's it. That's all, but that is insane.
I can still hear her, but not as much.
No, and to think that this goes into a box on the outside of the shop. As soon as you shut her off. The sheer force of the engine stopping actually makes it roll backwards. Damn. Okay. So this thing works straight up and down. You can give it power and it goes. Now we might be able to give it steps, but the question is, do I want to give it steps? So initially we're just not going to do that. We know this thing works. We know it'll...
Chubby Buddy says hoi hoi.
Hey! We know this thing will move air like nobody's business. And we know we can switch it. So that's all good.
Ducky Jewel says hello Chaz.
How are you doing, my chubby buddy? Soon we can't be chubby buddies anymore, Chad.
Chubby Buddy says yo yo ma.
Because I'm needing a belt just to get this to stay on. I'm not gonna be so chubby anymore.
Ducky Jewel says lol.
Side effect of my new lifestyle. Only eating meat. You lose pounds like immensely fast. I lost 20 pounds in a month, and I wasn't even trying to lose weight. Ate to my heart's content.
Do you not like veggies? Chubby Buddy says I only eat stuff that tastes good.
I eat tasty meat. That counts. So, we need to make a new box for that. And that needs a roof.
Problem is everything tastes good.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Ducky Jewel says yes.
So I don't know if I need to hang it now or hang it as soon as I have the hole in place. I think I'm going to do that when I have the hole in place. So I'm going to put this away for now. There we go. By the way, that's my new headset.
Chubby Buddy says I'm tempted to go on the Jesus diet. Ducky Jewel says but I can't have everything anymore. Because of the type 2 diabetes I have to eat a lot more greens. Nice.
Okay. So that's the improvement in sound you hear. Only downside for me is I won't hear my phone go anymore when the wife calls. That's a manageable side effect.
Chubby Buddy says getting nailed to a cross will stop me from getting to the fridge. Ducky Jewel says face palms.
So Chaz, what do you think of the new camera view? Because yesterday the camera was up there. You kind of couldn't see anything. Now everything's much more visible. You just can't see me buff anything right here on the buffer because this big old thing is in the way. Well, apart from that, you can see pretty much the entire
Chubby
shop.
Buddy says I just got the same headset last week. $300 retail and I got it for $67 at auction.
Is it 300 bucks retail where you're at? Here it's only 150, and I got it for 45 at auction.
Stupid long battery life with the HyperX.
Yeah, I think so, because yesterday I've been streaming pretty much all day non-stop, and it got through the entire day. So I have no idea what the battery life is on this. Okay. I've no idea what the battery life is. I just know that I've streamed the entire day and I didn't hear low battery or anything. I do have to say I wasn't listening to crazy big sounds.
It's like 300 hours on a full charge.
Yeah, but 300 hours, that was, I believe, like standby time or something. It wasn't in full use. So I was like, well, if I could do all day streaming, that's fine. If not, I'll just get a second set because
Ducky Jewel
I like
says
them
Cole
so
needs a new
far.
headset.
Well, I do recommend these. They go on pretty much anything. I just stuck the USB drive into my computer and it took like 20 seconds and it said, bling, I'm done. I just turned it on and
Chubby Buddy
everything
says
was
I
fine.
have been using mine for 8 days on the first charge.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not gonna try that. After every long day of streaming, I'm just gonna charge him again.
Ducky Jewel asks, can you send a picture of the box to Discord if you haven't already?
Oh, I can, definitely. I got these. These were returned by someone, so it just didn't have the charger,
Thank
but
you.
it's just a USB-C charger, so I'll put it in shop upgrades if you're looking for it.
Chubby Buddy says Hypix Cloud Alpha wireless gaming headset.
No, this is not the Alpha. This is the
I pressed the
HyperCloud
thermodor.
2. So you may have another one. This one's for PC, PS4 and Nintendo Switch. This one says up to 30 hours battery life. Up to is a very relative thing. Let's see. Virtual surround sound. Signature comfort. Fuck you that. Durable aluminium frame. Now I will say it feels like a very durable frame. So that's good. Detachable noise cancelling mic with mic mute LED. Okay, so I can actually probably mute this mic. So
I got the next tier model.
ah, good. I didn't know it could do that. If I want to mute the mic. Just pull it out. So that's something I could have done. Okay, so it has a mute button. Yeah, 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection, blah de blah de blah. It's all good. Let's see what these go for.
There's a light on the mic so you can tell it's muted.
Nice! It has a red light on the mic. Thank you so much, I didn't know that. So next time I get a call, I can just mute the mic. That's awesome. So the non-wireless ones are 80 bucks here, and the wireless ones are 110. So it's the HyperX Cloud 2, and you said HyperX Cloud Alpha. Yeah, that's more expensive. The HyperX Cloud Alpha is 200 euros here, so that would be converted like 250, 260 Aussie dollars. So with shipping
I
and
recommend
everything,
them.
300.
They're not worth retail, but if you can get it on sale. The
Yes.
Ducky Jewel says Cole's headset is being healed together by tape and one other thing.
Yeah, so the Alpha has a little cutouts in here that these do not have. And let's see what it says. Oh yeah, so that's even more. PlayStation 3, 4, Vita, 5, Xbox 360, One, S, X, iOS, everything. Okay, so the Alpha has more connectivity. It has bigger drivers because mine have 40mm speaker drivers, that I have 50. These don't specifically say that they have surround
Chubby Buddy
sound
says
on them.
Sennheiser are really good headsets for the price, Ducky.
True, Sennheiser is nice. Well, anyways, I got these for like
Pretty
40,
Snappable
45
says
bucks.
Instagram, URL Facebook, URL Etsy, URL Discord, URL interview, URL website, URL TikTok, URL.
Let's see what I paid for these. Let's go back here. 43 bucks. So that's good. Probably paid shipping, so that's like 50. Still, for 50, I am mighty surprised at the quality and efficiency of these headphones. Well, that's a lot of rain.
Ducky Jules says I just sent his headset onto Discord.
I will check that out in a minute, as soon as I get this cam to lie still.
Chubby Buddy asks, is that a power hammer behind you?
Yes, it is a power hammer. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's duct taped all the way through. And we're gonna be working on the power
Pretty
hammer.
Snappable says everyone is allowed to post links in the chat, but keep it clean and nice. And if you want my attention more, post it on Discord. Chubby Buddy says that looks good.
It does look good. I'm liking it a lot. I'll need to buy like a grease gun because this says
My old headset
oil
looked like a
nipples.
ducky.
So the things I need to do, so I need to chisel out just a bit of wood to give it some clearance. So I'll start on that.
Ducky Jules says he's had his for a long time.
Yeah, it shows. Look, there's the power hammer, and to the left of the power hammer you'll see the anvil. The anvil for the power hammer.
Chubby Buddy says it might be good to replace all the grease nipples and steam the old grease out.
Why would I want to replace the grease nipples?
Ducky Jewel says uses it so much that I just want him to have a good headset he's not going to fuss about. Chubby Buddy says they can junk up where no grease is getting through. It depends how long until it was last used.
Some 30 years ago.
I'm at the pub with my pals, yeah.
But it was always very nicely
In that corner.
stationed.
In the arms. Anyway, I'll nip off.
And believe it or not, a relatively clean room.
Someone stole my fucking beer.
And whenever there's no... if the grease nipple doesn't work, then I'll clean it out. I'm not going to degrease the entire thing, because it seems to run so smoothly.
If someone touches my beer, it's fucking.
So I need this wood to build a motor frame for the electrical motor. And I need to fix this belt. Now these are just gonna be some good rivets and call it a day.
Someone grab me a drink.
And these I can just get a pin through,
Passes that beer over.
call it good. So I reckon I can repair that, but it's an old belt. So I don't know how long it'll
I
last.
didn't mean degrease it. Unscrew the nipple and hit out the line with a steam gun.
Okay.
Old grease can set like putty.
Now, like I said, we'll just see about
Only
that.
if it needs it.
There's some big piles of junk here. So the bottom of the power hammer, the bottom of the drive wheel, if you will, that has still very liquidy grease to it. Now we haven't done anything with it, and it's still very nice and liquidy. The only things that solidified at all is where the grease has come in contact with dust. And that created these little dirt pockets. Other than these dirt pockets, everything is just so nice. I don't want to ruin it. I feel like if I remove too much of this stuff, I'll actually hurt it more than I'll help it. Because if I take too much junk off, it'll actually start to rust easier. I believe that all this stuff has kept it in nice shape for the last, I don't know, 85 to 100 years.
You'll know when you hit it with a grease gun. Grease should be getting where you need it and it will be quieter when running.
Oh, we'll see when it runs. So like I said, it hasn't run for 30 years. I know the action on it is smooth, because I can run it by manually just fine. That just just has a lot of crap build up. Crud. I'll just remove some of that stuff. So when I pick it up with the forklift, I can just broom underneath here and get most of this shit off. So let's move all these nuts and bolts. So I'll need some calipers actually. Yeah, that's 30.
Any other toys you're planning to get?
I've had this toy for quite some time. Yeah, that's a 30, that's good. I am planning on getting a
I see there's
hydraulic
room for
press.
a surface grinder.
I would like a hydraulic press. A surface grinder, I don't know. Maybe a fully mechanical let's see. I have smithy up there. I have the fly press up here. Then I might get a hydraulic press here. Got the power hammer there. Then I got a corner. From the corner to here, that's still free space. And I would like to get like a small mill. A small lathe. I would probably like a lathe more than I would the mill. And I have
I
some.
see them at auction every so often here. They go for under $300 and the Chinesium one here is about 8K.
Damn. So I also have a corner in the grinding room that I want to have one of those big old mechanical drill presses. The only thing is that most of the ones I see all have an MC4 head, which means that I need to get in a whole new line of drills to operate them. But I do like this old machinery, so I might just buy one like in a year, maybe two, like when I just have the money for it. So right now there's no need to do it. Yeah, it's fun, yeah, it's pretty, but do I need it? No, I don't. So that's kind of setting me off here, not doing it. So let's see what's coming in today, because I have a couple of things coming in.
Ducky Jewel says sorry I was cleaning up a bit. so the psycho leaves me alone when she gets home. Chubby Buddy says look at auctions. You can be surprised what pops up over time.
I am
That's
looking at
what I do.
auctions. Don't tell my wife. Let's see. Clean up some of this shit. Go, go, go. HBM, yeah, I know.
Ha, I may have got Swiss addicted to auctions as well.
I like auctions.
Lucky
Why?
Jill says also the headset that was sent earlier is 199 here.
What, mine or the Alpha? Because mine, the Cloud 2, there's a little less connectivity, but costs like half.
Chubby Buddy says long term it's saving money and a good old machine can pay for itself each day.
I know.
Lucky Jill says Alpha.
Yeah, try looking at the Cloud 2. The HyperX Cloud 2. Here we go. What's coming today? Ah! It's a Star Delta switch. That's good.
That's us.
Chubby Buddy says if you're not in a rush, keep checking every couple of days for a bargain.
Yeah, I know. I've actually several.
Ducky Jill says there is one for 89. Chubby Buddy says that was for Ducky's headset.
Why can't I see the other thing I ordered? The other thing was on Amazon. That was a big extension cord. Active extension cord.
Mine was the same as PS. Retail return.
Exactly.
It was new in the box. Ducky Jill says we'll try for Christmas or something. He just needs one pretty badly. But I can't get it for him at this very moment.
That's us. That's home. Every human being who ever was lived out their lives. Every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there. On the mote of dust.
Pretty Stabbable says in this channel we also speak Dutch. In dit kanaal spreken we vaak Engels.
So here we have a SteelSeries headset gaming PC, gaming headset for PC and PS4.
Chubby
Currently
Buddy
sits at
says yes, have
24.
a budget and have a look every so often and you
Again.
may get a better model for the same money.
Return. Yeah. What I like about this particular site is that as soon as you make an offer, it'll show you all the extra all the extras they will charge you in one. So you'll basically say, okay, I will offer you 25 on this lot, and it will actually say, so the total with all the expenses is 37.
Pretty
So you know
Stabbable
exactly
says
what you're gonna
everyone is allowed
buy.
to post links in the chat, but keep it clean and nice. And if you want my attention more, post it on Discord. Lucky Jill says that HES also picky about headsets. His favorite headset is the one he has, but that headset is over 300.
Yep. Okay. Enough loitering. Let's see if the rain has subsided. Then we can go and grab ourselves a forklift. Yep, no more rain.
Chubby Buddy says my old one was an AliExpress one for $45 AUD. It lasted 3 years and it was stereo 7.1. It's a copy of what PS is using now. Lucky Jill says that would be about 2 or so paychecks for me.
And for 300 bucks, who gives a shit? For 40 bucks, who gives a shit, right? Okay. So I might not even use a forklift. Might just use some rebar. Let's get you out of the way for a bit.
If I work a full 20 hours. Chubby Buddy says it still works fine. It's just the foam has died.
So my previous headset that I used for streaming was actually 20 bucks and it had noise cancelling. I was like, yeah, right. It was a pretty crappy noise cancelling, but it had noise cancelling. And it could actually connect to both the computer and my phone at the same time. And yeah, the foam gave out on me after about a year and a half. For 20 bucks, who's complaining? Right?
Lucky Jill says yeah, Cole loves the noise cancelling stuff. Lord, is it hard to get his attention though. Pretty Staffable says you like to order knives, feel free to contact me or check out my store on URL.
Maybe that's why he loves the noise cancelling so much.
Chubby Buddy says E900, I posted it in Discord. Lucky Jill says the Stabbies really does talk a lot.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to find out where I can mute it.
I am just surprised is all.
Yeah! Starting to annoy me a bit.
And alright, Chaz.
So let's see. Is that on a dashboard stream manager? Right, it's probably here.
Where?
On the TTS. Let's see.
I can't find it, Chaz. And yeah, I figured PS. Chubby Buddy says that had better sound than the $150 Logitech set I had before. Shop upgrades room.
Here we go. That should stop all the emotes. Can someone spam some emotes and stuff?
Ducky Jill says oh okay, I got confused lol. Chubby Buddy says my bad. Ducky Jill says emotes isn't the typing thing, right? Or am I just a confused ducky?
You can try both. You can try emotes. You can try emojis.
Because I did write a paragraph.
Used to call out each of these.
PS Knives says PSKNIV swords, PSKNIV swords.
Okay, so that's still just the swords. Okay, that's weird. Why would it say these and not the other ones?
Ducky Jill says tech savvy ducky isn't. PS Knives says laughing face, laughing face.
It still says that. Why does it still say that?
DC the new 2-day just redeemed DC. Says
Whoa.
DC the new 2-day, you successfully
Hey,
redeemed
DC.
for 0 coals.
How
Emma
are
Men's
you
okay.
doing,
Big
buddy?
Daddy Moo Moo yells heyo.
My man.
Ducky Jules says oh hello. Big Daddy Moo Moo yells how the hell you been? Chubby Buddy says it's Big Daddy Yum Yum. Big Daddy Moo Moo yells good to see you streaming. Ducky Jules says sleepy.
Well, it's been a little up and down. I'm glad I got the swords all done, shipped out. Been working my ass off here. I got the grind room pretty much to where I want it. That's here. But I twisted both my knees like 2 weeks ago, and that kind of refrains me from working, so that's why I'm just out here all week in the shop getting this shit done. So I'm setting everything up. Today we're gonna try and get the power hammer into place. You might even try to drill some holes and get that done. I have all the equipment I need to set it. But yeah, Moo Moo, so good to see you again. Have you been having fun with my swords? Your swords? Definitely your swords. Still a little bit of my soul in it. So the knees are a bit weak, so if you see me walking a bit hard or not being able to crouch down that much, that's that all has a reason for it. I got a new headset, so now I have a proper mic, and now I can run machines here. I can stand next to it, and yeah, you can hear the machine run, but you can hear me just fine, which previously absolutely wasn't the case.
How are you, Mr. Friendo? Big Daddy Moo Moo says been getting everything ready to get the handles wrapped and a custom sheath made and yada yada.
Nice. Nice. Please do send me some pictures. I would like to have some content that I can share and especially just have for my own. So I really would like to see both the process and the end result equally. So we're kind of all over the place here. So this is all.
Ducky Jules says slice a melon.
This is all pretty much done. Got little bench fires here.
Big Daddy Moo Moo says oh yeah, I am gonna send you a sum of just the blades when they are done and finished, and then a few more of how they are gonna be stored.
Thank you, buddy. So this is gonna be my wall of tools. It's a bit empty at the moment, but that's something that I'll just slowly build up to. Now the workbench needs to stay pretty light if we can. This is my storage, which right now is a downright mess, but hey, just leave that be. And here we have the grinder with attachments. We've got some airflow in here. We've got the big grinder, we've got the little grinder, we've got two buffers, and I got a nice little new drill press with a mill vise underneath that we can actually lock into place, so we might be able to mill some guards and stuff. So that's this side of the shop, pretty much done.
Lucky Jewel says organization is needed.
Yep, always. Then we have this side of the shop.
Always.
So here we have the gas forge, the electric kiln. We have some vices. We have a couple of anvils. We have 2 coal forges. I'll probably only keep 1, but I couldn't get
Says
myself
the
to just
Redeemed,
throw the other
check
one
this
away.
URL.
We've got the big 10-ton fly press over there in the back. The weird looking UFO thing. Then we have the power hammer, which we'll be working on today. So let's see if we can jimmy that into place.
Chubby Buddy says it's looking good.
So here
Lucky
we have
Bill
some
says
rebar. Can use that to pry this thing around a bit. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's a little heavier than I thought it
That
would
was
be.
weird.
Doesn't seem to want to budge. I thought it was only like 300-400 kilos. Maybe it's a little more than that. Ah, here we go.
Chubby Buddy says too light of a bar.
The bar is like 3/4 of an inch. It just needed a shorter stroke to exert more power. It's already like 95% in place, so just needs to move like 3 inches. Almost.
The rebar is too soft where you had it.
No, it's fine. Like 1/2 inch to the left. It's looking pretty good.
Lucky Jill says I think a door was slammed hard enough to make it feel like someone tried to move the couch. With me on it.
What's that?
Says everyone
really?
is allowed to post links in the chat, but keep it clean and nice. And if you want my attention more, post it on Discord.
Maybe I'll just remove pretty stabbables from the list. Just blacklist it. Here we go. Maybe she'll shut up
Lucky
now.
Jill says yeah, spook me a bit.
So let's just measure it, see how she sits. She's at least a bit straight. That's 11. And that's 10.9. So we're 1 mil off. I'll take that. I'm not even going to try to jiggle it around. Who wouldn't like it to be 1 mil off? So that's nice. So now we need to mark out the holes. Then we need to remove the machine. Yay! So let's grab a marker.
I am going to keep the stream on, but probably going to fall asleep.
Well, have a good night's sleep. There we go.
Maybe about the stream thing. But have a good day or night every 9NE.
Yes. Have a lovely day.
Bye now.
Bye bye. Yeah, I'm getting the forklift. See you guys in a bit.
So in love again, more than she'll ever know. Oh, and like an avalanche, it only seems to grow, but she will never know. She's a stranger on earth. She's a blessing and a curse. Oh, wanna show her that world, but I'm messing up the words. She got me like oh, she got me like she got me like I wanna give you my love.
Okay, here I am. So let's get this forklift going, and let's hope I don't fuck up anything. That will be costly at this point. Should probably remove that. Okay, so I'm getting this out of here. Okay, so that removed the power hammer from the site. Let's give you guys just a little more view here. So right now I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to grab my big hammer drill. Probably going to use a small hammer drill first. And I'm going to preset some smaller holes, and I'll grab a big drill. The big drill will drill out the smaller holes, and that'll make it easier to align them. Just some of the dirt and grease that came off of it. There we go. Grab the big broom, clean it up a bit more. So let's get my own little hammer drill. Yeah, that looks about right. Go.
Great choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. And what the fuck does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion, pulled over our eyes and shoved down our throats.
Here we go. That's hole number 2.
We live in a collective
There we go. So that was hole size number 1, which was a 10, I believe. Oh, that's a 12. So now I'm gonna grab another machine, a heavier one, to drill these out to 24. I'm gonna grab a big one.
vicinity and had the intense feeling of being watched. The silence forced me to listen to my own heavy breathing. I panicked. I knew this was my final destination. The extreme resistance of my own body made me pass out. The dark chamber became even darker. This had to be it. The end of my existence. Existence. The dark chamber became even darker. This had to be it. The end of my existence.
Okay, so everyone, there's a slight change of plans. 'Cause my brother took the big drills that I need to set this in place. So I'm gonna stop streaming because I need to run an errand, and the errand is gonna take like 60 minutes. So I'm gonna be back around lunch hour. So I'm sorry to have you guys leave at this moment, but I will be back. So let's just see where we can keep you guys for now. Let's see. Anamare doing some painting. Craft Jellyfish gaming, it's not my thing. I'll drop you guys off at Anamare for now. Like I said, I will be back. It'll just take some time. See you guys in about an hour. There we go. See everyone.
someone.